This is the 1986 Honda GoldWing SEI edition, special edition, fuel injected. As you guys been seeing, I've been working on this, putting the engine back in it, and trying to figure out all the wiring and all the whatnots and the knots and the whatnots and the more whatnots. What I have come up with thus far is a whole bunch of stuff, really. First off, once I got the engine installed, I didn't have any fuel injection. The fuel injectors weren't working, and the fuel pump wasn't working. So I was trying to figure that out, and I come down to this little fuse down here. It's an inline fuse, straight off the battery, kinda. It looked to be okay, and I tested it a long time ago when I first started this project just to make sure it was good, and it was at the time. But there's a little break in it, just a little one. It doesn't look like it got hot or fried and all that. It's looks like it oxidized or something. So that's garbage. So I got this just kind of jumping it around. That's temporary, very temporary. I just want to get this thing started. Once I found that, this thing fired right up, and had it running, and it wasn't charging. And all right, so once I got this thing running, found it wasn't charging. So that was one of the things that the previous owner complained about, wasn't charging. When we put this engine in, it came with a new stator. A little baby girl. Okay, so we put a new stator in it. I had to rig up some wiring on there because it was all melted. I think that'll be okay. I'll fasten it, secure it, and it'll be all good. Still wasn't charging, so I decided to change the rectifier. I had another motorcycle. It's a year older, and the plugs were different, so I just cut it off the harness, made my own plugs into it, fired it up, and it's charging. It's charging low, but yet it holds steady with no battery in it. It runs, and it charges at like 11.8. Now I know that would go up with a battery in it, so I'm happy. It's charging, but check this thing out. Oh, we gotta hook the battery up first here. Yeah. Alright, fuel pump's operating. Look at that. It's rocking. So that's that, guys. I'll show you when this thing's all done. Maybe we'll take a road test with it, and show you what's going on. Thanks for watching. So, as you saw, GoldWing runs. I still have a lot of work to do. I gotta button it all up. So, for the time being, it's nighttime now, and you know, I could put it back in the shed, but the shed is a disaster. Quite literally a disaster. So, it's time to pick some of the stuff up, get rid of it, and organize a little bit. Then we'll start working on some more stuff tomorrow. Okay. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. It's still pretty small. Give me some insight, what you want to see, what you want, I don't know. Did you like the road trip? Do you want to see more of that kind of stuff? Do you want to see more of working on things? I try to cut a lot of that out because, to me, it's boring. To see somebody wrenching on something, cutting something. I mean, I might show you some welding, some cutting, and everything that's on the GoPro is more of that aspect. My phone, I can't leave it on for a long time and expect something good to come out of it. So, short films, short things, I can get all that done. But, leave a comment. Please like, subscribe, share. We'll do what we can. Okay, thanks. Until next one. This is Shed Life, and I got cleaning to do. Alright guys, later.